Hi kids of the world, Uncle Buzz here from Stories by Uncle Buzz, introducing my book, The Adventures of Faithful Horse Helen. There are 6 stories introducing the horse hero. I hope you enjoy them as much as I've enjoyed writing them. Thank you. The Adventures of Faithful Horse Helen, Stories by Uncle Buzz. Story 2. The Twins' Birthday Wish. Not far from Joy Mountain is a smaller group of mountains called the Snowcaps. They have been given this name because when it snows in the region, the snow never melts on the peaks, not even in the middle of summer. This is very unusual, but also very beautiful. Many people drive to the mountains just to enjoy the beauty of the snow and surrounding forests. Ranger Jim and his wife Jenny have twin boys, Dave and Ben. Together they all live in a cozy cabin at the foot of the Snowcaps. Ranger Jim's job is to make sure all the animals are kept safe and to see that no one tries to hunt them at any time. The surrounding forest of the Snowcaps is home to some very rare big grizzly bears. Some city folk like to hunt the bears for sport, even though it is against the law. Today is a special day for Ranger Jim's family. It is Dave and Ben's 7th birthday. The cabin is bursting with activity. Jenny got up especially early to bake a birthday cake shaped like a mountain. The cake is to be shared along with other surprises when Grandpa and Grandma come to the mountain later that day. The twins love to see their grandparents. They are especially looking forward to seeing them today, as they know they will bring special gifts. Excitedly, they discuss with one another what gifts they might get from their grandparents. The twins slowly became disappointed as the snow began coming down thick. Jim and Jenny said it was no longer safe for the boys to go outside and play. The twins overheard their parents saying, if the snow doesn't let up, the roads will be blocked and their grandparents will not be able to get up to the mountain. The twins stayed with their noses pressed up against the window, hoping and praying that the snow will stop. As the hours passed, the snow continued falling. As the day drew to a close, Dave and Ben realized that their grandparents were going to miss their birthday for the first time. This meant no presents and no special family party. As it isn't really a party without Grandma and Grandpa, back in town, Grandpa John and Grandma Wendy faced their own disappointment at missing their grandchildren's birthday celebrations. They looked at each other in dismay, throwing their hands in the air. Is there any way that we can at least get the presents we brought for the twins up the hill? Exclaimed Grandpa John. Not far outside of town stood a famous faithful horse Helen. With a gust of wind, Helen's quiff rose in the air. This is a sign from God that someone is in need of her help. Helen knew she had to go to Grandpa John and Grandma Wendy's. Off she went, but it was hard work. The snow was soft and her legs sunk deep into it. But this did not deter faithful horse Helen. When she arrived at John and Wendy's house, the grandparents ran out to greet her. Grandma Wendy explained the birthday situation in the best way she knew how to a horse. However, faithful horse Helen is no ordinary horse and understood the mission clearly. The presents were wrapped up in plastic to protect them from getting wet. Grandpa John tied them securely around faithful horse Helen's girth, and the horse then set off to the twins' house. It was about a 5-mile trip. The snow was still coming down hard, and it was going to take a lot of strength and determination to reach the twins before dark. Hard work never deterred faithful Horse Helen, for she was born to get the job done. Helen was freezing. The snow was now a blizzard, almost blinding her eyes. She could not see where she was going, but still she did not stop. She knew the twins' house was not far away. The precious cargo on her back carried much hope and joy, and she was determined to deliver it. When Helen arrived at the house, Dave, Ben, Jim and Jenny came running outside. When they saw the present strapped on her back, they realized at once they were from their grandparents. After unpacking the presents, the family turned to thank Helen, but to their dismay, she had gone, vanishing almost as quickly as she had appeared. This turned out to be the best birthday ever for the twins, and it was all because of the great faithfulness of Horse Helen. She well and truly deserved the name she had been given.